lovely people, and welcome to Olympus-2299, our Greek mythology-inspired cyberpunk game using a Powered by the Apocalypse system known as the Sprawl. I am Rowan, the game master for tonight, also known as @RedWhiteRP on the various internet places. We're going to do the rest of our introductions to begin, starting right below me with Bella.
Hello,
Who are you and who are you
everyone.
playing?
Oh, okay. I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. Hi, everyone. My name is Bella, aka Boondoggles on Twitter. I am playing Celeste Copper, who is the resident hacker here, and just apparently knows sign language because I know sign language. So anything I know, my character knows. I've decided it. Ha ha ha. I'm very excited. I'm nervous. I did forget everything that happened in the plot last time, so this should be good. Um, I'll give it to who's under me?
Below you is Ryan.
Okay, Ryan. I guess it's your turn, you stinker.
Hello, hello. Bella and I are in a fight today, apparently. So my name is Ryan, or a lot of people know me just as Sim. You can find me online at the Simulacre, and I am playing Cato Castellanos, who is the infiltrator.
And then over to Ryan's right is our friend Bo.
Hi there, I'm Bo. You can find me on Twitter at DorkyTeacher or on Twitch at just DorkyTeacher. And I am playing Casey Copper, our resident tech.
And then heading up, we have Polished.
Hi, I'm Polished. That's what you can find me as. It's usually either that or Polished Cryptid, and I'm playing Zircon. Both of us use she, her pronouns.
And then last but not least,
Dark greetings, y'all. Thank you for joining us. I'm Velvet Fayfair, playing Augustus, they, them. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the interwebs at OG Brown Sugar, mainly the Bird app and the Stream app for now.
all right. Before we get started today, I want to say that Chromatic Chimera has a slew of lovely sponsors. There's a doc linked in the chat that you can go and see all of our various discount codes in. Use code SHIELDMOM at Tabletop Loot for 15% off dice purchases. Chromatic at Heartbeat Dice for 10% off. Use code PUDDINS, PUDDINS, at Artesian Builds for $100 off your order on a custom PC. We are a 13th age Pelgrane Press, 13th Age independent broadcaster. You can use code CHROMATIC for 20% off your purchase of 13th Age products. We are a Quest, the adventure game creators under the creator spotlight for Chromatic Chimera show No Initiative on Monday nights. Use code No Initiative, one word, for 10% off your purchase. And we are part of the Roll20 Spotlight program. Our players this evening are using Roll20 for their character sheets, and some of them are using it to roll their dice. It's very convenient. It tells you all of the various things, and it'll even add your bonuses to it when you roll, so you don't have to do math. That's cool. Gonna do some content warnings for this episode. As always, we have content warnings for non-graphic violence, class inequality, drug and alcohol use, and transhumanism. And then for this episode, there's gonna be some big old robot spiders. Like, right off the bat, there's gonna be big robot spiders, so yeah. Last time on Olympus-2299, our heroes... That's not right. That's the wrong show. Our thieves found themselves locked in a vault of their own volition. Upon further study, they determined it was a facility that the Olympians, specifically Zeus, was using to grow clone bodies for himself and the other Olympians as a way to sort of both keep them immortal and to keep them under his control. They met a young person named L, short for Elysium, who was being used as some sort of blueprint. They're not entirely sure. They got a little bit of information, but not everything they wanted, I'm assuming. There was a small incident as some sort of outside force going by the codename Charybdis went and unlocked the door that they were hiding behind, exposing them to the various guards who were there to sort of, try and kill them. They managed to escape through the air ducts for the second time during this party. Not without taking a few licks themselves, regrouped back at Cato's abode before hearing some scuttling noises from the walls, the ceiling outside. There was a massive tear in the garage door as a robotic spider about the size of a golden retriever crawled its way into the hangar and started looking around, scanning, as the sound of several more could be heard from outside. So, what do y'all want to do?
To be quite honest, that's a lot smaller than I thought the spiders were. I was like Volkswagen size.
I can make it bigger.
No, that's good. We're good. Thank you so much. Ryan, shut the fuck up.
Go hard or go home, Rowan.
No, Ryan.
I'll ante up. Give me the chunkiest robot spider you got.
All right.
Excuse me, robot spider.
Yes.
I have so many points. I'm going to burn all of them.
Okay, what would you like to do in game, perhaps?
Oh, right. That is the thing.
Basically, the first thing that I want to know is, do we have backup generators and have they switched on? And do you want
Yeah, if you want to spend a gear, I can say that yes, you have backup generators that have switched on. So you do have light, power, and whatnot in your facility.
So Cato is basically going to be directing. I don't know how many of my people are in this room at the moment.
Roll a d6.
5.
5. Then I will say that there are 5 people in this room. One of which is the doctor who was not doctor, cyber tech.
Mm-hmm.
Your tech guy, who is going to take Augustus back to work on their damaged eye. One of the others is your right hand dude, who you've definitely given me a name for. I just don't think I've ever written it down.
Hopper.
I'm gonna write that down right now. And the other 3 are nameless people we haven't met yet.
He's going to get the doctor to. I know there's more people in this hideout than just 5, but they're obviously elsewhere.
Yes.
Doctor is going to go. I'm going to tell him to go evacuate people. I assume we have escape routes.
Reasonable.
And I want him to take L. If this is fine with the rest of you, I want him to take L with him.
Okay, but what if we're being tracked by
It's a possibility.
That's my main concern.
Because if anything,
They already know where we are.
Right. L would be the best bet in terms of who is being tracked. I'm not saying we shouldn't protect L. We definitely should. But also we should be like wary that maybe they'll just follow. Those spiders will go with L instead of with us.
Right. So what I'm going to do, instead of taking L, I'm going to send Hopper and the doctor out, because if Cato knows that if he dies, Hopper has to take over. To evacuate everybody else, and if they have the people to send some more combatants up to help, the other 3 are going to help us fight, if that's okay with you.
That's fine with me. I will say, because I don't feel like running 3 NPCs, I will say that 3 times per combat round, y'all can take a +1 forward on a move you make. And anybody can take that. Sound good?
Even me? The hacker? Hell yeah.
Does this sound good with y'all?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds great.
Tubular.
Cool.
I will never say no to a +1. Am I right, Squadron? I'm going to take Casey's hand because that's our thing. I don't think we've ever communicated without holding hands, and that's just our way. Anyways, I turn to Casey, and I will take their hand and be like, okay, one of us needs to check to see if Elle has some sort of tracker or something on them, and if so, then we should probably work on that. The other will have to take care of it. That I look at the spiders. You can choose which one, because you've had a very rough day, and I don't mind.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors. In the middle of this combat.
Ryan, is there anything else that Kato wanted to do on his turn? Because
he
you can,
wants
you
to,
turn and you tell them, and Hopper nods and grabs taps the doctor on the shoulder, and they both run out of the room. And those other 3 sort of like duck behind cover and start laying down some like covering fire.
He would like to thank the spiders for letting the sisters just do their whole little monologue spiel in the middle of this fight.
Yeah, they're accommodating.
Yeah, no, I mean they're spiders. They're not monsters.
Exactly.
I'm assuming this was quick. It was like tracking. Someone has to do spiders. Rock, paper, scissors, and then.
Right, Ryan, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you took an hour to do rock, paper, scissors. I guess I'll just remember that for moving forward.
I mean, Bella, you just confirmed that you're pulling the Monster Twins routines. You need like a good 10 minutes to get that whole aria done.
We're just gonna do it, and we're gonna.
I'm under the impression
I'm just
that...
waiting for it to escalate to like best out of 3, or when you don't like the results.
I feel like theirs are always very finalizing. Like they realize it very quickly.
It's turn-based like Fire Emblem.
Well, this is definitely one of those situations where you say rock, paper, scissors, and you do it, and you get a winner, and then you realize you didn't agree to what winner means.
Yeah, for sure.
Winner means you don't have to fight the spiders. 100%.
Yeah, literally.
So if I can still take an attack,
yeah,
I will. He's gonna reach to his side, and he has a, what is it called he has a monofilament whip.
Sure.
He's going to use to crack out at the closest spider to him, just because it's a little too far for his strife and sanctuary at the moment.
Sounds good. What is do you have a goal with this attack, or are you simply trying to do damage?
So there's one spider like in, and then there's others coming, or are they already in?
You see the one spider inside, and you hear others outside.
Have I heard the twins' plans at this point?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's gonna try to catch it by the leg, flip it over, and drag it to them, so that whichever twin is done, it doesn't do the thing with L. The other one can maybe try to reprogram this thing.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll to mix it up.
Does this thing have nerves at all?
No.
All right, then I will take a +1 to.
You wouldn't think that a robot has nerves of steel, Rowan?
It's a robot.
That is 11.
Yeah, okay. You achieve your objective. You go ahead and wrap it around the leg, tip it over to the side, and just scrape it along the ground on its back over to these two. It's on its back, just sort of like trying to figure out what to do.
Spider!
How much damage does your whip do?
4.
4? Oh, jeez. Okay. Why?
I don't know. It's just what it says.
Yeah,
Says
no,
for,
the
harm,
whip is serious
hands,
business.
messy, area dangerous.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Kato kept the cane whip from Bloodborne and invested those bloodstones into it.
So as soon as it gets to, within range of the twins, he's gonna basically shout at them, like, whichever one of you, excuse me, I have a character. Whichever one of you isn't gonna take care of the girl, you need to take care of this thing. Reprogram it, destroy it, I don't care which.
Rock, paper, scissors. Wait, did we say who wins? Wait, did we say who? Okay, wait, do it again. Rock.
Shoot!
Damn it!
Okay, so while those two are doing, okay, what do you?
We
Yeah, what are you
decided
doing?
it's done.
Okay, okay.
We did it! I look at the spider, then I look at Casey, then I look at Spider, go, okay, and I would like to.
Do you have a gun or anything?
No gun. I'm gonna try to do
Alright, I'm
technology.
gonna pass you my gun.
Oh wait, I do have a gun. I have a little
Okay.
baby gun.
You have a holdout pistol.
Yeah, I'll have a little pistol.
In
So
the business, we called it
hopefully-
the pew pew.
The pew pew. Ah, yes. The strong pew pew. I'm gonna assume that Celeste doesn't know how to hold a gun, right? So she's definitely on one hand slightly holding it kind of cool style, but that's because she doesn't
The
really know
kill
what she-
shot, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing. So she's adjusting one thing and just kind of holding it lackadaisically with her hand on the trigger while kind of wandering around. So definitely could accidentally shoot someone. So that's good.
Okay.
Love that for her.
I want you to know that you've established that in the fiction now.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as it's not near Casey. I'm definitely never have it near Casey. Just, especially Kato, just for some reason, it just keeps wandering near Kato. It's really weird. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do my thing. I definitely didn't have the move sheet open, so whoopsie daisies.
What are you? Oh, okay, are you trying to do a hacking? You want to do a hacking thing or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hack it.
Okay.
'Cause that's her thing.
Are you trying to physically get in and reprogram this thing with your hands, or are you
Yeah.
jacking in?
I think she's jacking in.
Okay, go ahead and
gonna-
roll to do that.
Cool. So I use Synth to log in. We love calling it logging in. What's my password? Let's see.
It's literally password, but
Oh,
the O
jeez.
is a 0.
Doing that, if I could just use a little movement to put myself between her and the rest of the spiders,
Aww.
just
I accidentally shoot you.
switch on Sanctuary just for the hell of it.
I got a 6.
6 total.
Yes. that's
Ooh,
not-
you're in, but I get to choose 2 things.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm gonna say that you get in, but your access is restricted, so you're gonna take a -1 ongoing to Matrix moves.
Cool.
While in the sort of Wi-Fi net that these spiders are using to communicate with each other. And then let's activate some ice.
Cool. Yay.
So that'll show up.
I love the spiders having also ice. It's not enough that they're spiders.
No, they brought an ice program with them. Okay. And then, for the sake of the narrative, I'm going to cheat a little and take my turn in the middle of your turn. You watch as 2 more spiders crawl through the hole that was slashed into the garage door and walk into the building. They scan around. One of them will scan over directly at Kato, who appears to be the biggest threat at the moment. And the other will charge at, I don't know, let's roll a die. Boop. The other one is going to charge at Casey. And try and slashy slash at you with their little robot legs. Or no, sorry. Rather, they have special moves.
No, my baby, my sister.
So you see one is charging directly at Ryan to try and slash at you. And one looks over and sees Casey sort of running backwards with towards L, and a part opens on the top, and a little like launcher pops out, and it shoots out this blue ball that unfurls into like a blue net as it flies through the air. So Kato, how much damage do these things do? They do 2 damage. I know you have you resist 2 damage with your armor, correct? You are muted.
Yes, I am. Sanctuary gives me 2 damage, I think, off.
Cool. So go ahead and roll the harm move with a flat 2d6.
I can't remember. Is it higher or lower that you
You
want on that?
want a low number on this one.
Cool. 4.
Perfect. Yeah, you put up your shield and managed to completely avoid the harm. Casey, why don't you go ahead and roll to act under pressure for me?
Am I getting captured again? I
Casey
swear-
Copper.
Ron, as your DM, you have to tell us if Casey did capture it again.
I don't have to do jack shit.
God damn you!
Okay, cool.
Yes, roll plus cool.
That was 7.
7. All right. This net flies out and wraps around part of your body. You still have some movement. You can still move and take actions or whatnot. But as it wraps around you, you feel it not shocking you, but just words are hard. Like stimulating all of your like nerves and like pain receptors and whatnot. So you're just in a lot of pain right now.
You just describe like Darkseid's agony matrix.
Maybe. And you're gonna take -1 ongoing to any physical rolls that you make until you're not in this net anymore.
Okay, so what you're saying is if I roll with Roll20, because it's a virtual rolling system and not a physical one, I don't get that -1. That's what you're saying?
That's 100% not what I said. But
That's how I interpret it.
No, I get that. Same.
Yeah, that was the rule. That was the ruling as worded. Okay.
all right.
So is it my turn now?
Casey, Augustus, or Zircon, whoever wants to go.
I think what I'm gonna try to do is get Kato out of that net to see if I can.
Casey is in the net right now.
Casey, sorry. That's what you get when there's 3 characters that begin with a C.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to help Casey out of the net in that case.
All right, go ahead and roll to act under pressure. Act under pressure or mix it up. Up to you. So basically, what's better, your meat or your cool?
Oh, that's a 6. But can I have one of the goons? Well, sorry, one of the people around help out too.
Yes, you
Give me that
can.
+1.
Kato and
That's
his
a
people
7.
are just the nicest people you're going to meet down
You're
here.
fully
I'm
not
sure they
Kato.
are. We
And
just
everyone
haven't made
thinks we're
introductions.
Listen, to be fair, you can't say I'm one of the nicest people. You're not allowed to say I'm one of the nicest people, all right, man?
Kato is. I'm not.
We'll decide if we think you're a nice person, all right?
Kato is a sweetheart.
Yes, you absolutely can do that. You are running to go assist Casey out of this net. One of the spiders sort of like tries to swipe at you, but just gets shot away by one of Kato's men. And you roll over. You did roll a 7. So you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. I get to offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. Basically, I'm going to let you. You're going to be able to take this net off if you want. You're going to have to advance your harm clock by 1 to do so. As you basically have to like grab and intentionally hold on and detangle this agony net.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. So you advance your harm clock by 1, and Casey, you are free.
Do I need to roll the harm move for that, or?
Yes, it would appear so. Yeah, whenever you suffer harm. So go ahead and roll the harm move with +1.
So I do have something that affects that. Okay, so it's going to be a -1 to whatever happens.
So that'll be a flat 2d6 then. And you are shooting for a low number.
That's an 11.
That's an 11. I mean, it's not great. So you get to choose one from the following list. You're out of the action, unconscious, trapped, incoherent, or panicked. You take the full harm of the attack before it was reduced. If it was not reduced, you take +1 harm. You lose the use of a piece of cyberware until you can get it replaced, or you lose a body part, such as arm, leg, eye, etc.
Damn, that's a very dangerous net I'm working with, apparently.
It's a dangerous net?
So just to clarify, it will just be that 1 point of harm that I take, or does it go up?
It will be 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that and keep my body parts.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm gonna give Casey a look of "you owe me."
Yeah,
I'll bite that bullet.
Zircon does not look like she's having a good time right now.
Are any of us, though, to be fair?
The spiders are doing great. I mean, just, living their best spider lives, doing exactly what they were designed for. Augustus or Casey, whoever wants to go first.
I'll go.
Go for it.
Okay. So now that I'm free of the, oh my god, so much. And then I'm going to run off to where Elle is.
Okay.
On my way there, I'm going to rummage through my bag, and I'm going to pull out a what was a word for this? It's like a radio signal detector to see if there are any tracking devices on Elle.
Okay, yes. Go ahead. Are you spending a thing of gear? Point. Are you spending a gear for that?
I will.
All right. Then go ahead and. I mean, you spent a gear. I'm going to say you don't have to roll for that. Yeah, you go ahead and scan her up and down, and implanted in her arm there is a tracking device.
Okay. I'm gonna point at the doctor guy that I don't know their name of, but I'm assuming they're wearing their scrubs and a lab coat. And
he's wearing a coat.
And I'd be like, "You, get over here."
Looks over to Kato.
What? Go.
All right. Yeah, we'll go over and.
There's no time.
What do you need?
She has a tracking device in her arm right there, and I'm gonna point, I need you to get it out.
Yep. Okay. He'll pull out a scalpel and look over and say, "I don't have time to give you anesthetic."
I signed that to. Oh, I hear it. No anesthetic. Pain.
She can hear.
She can hear. She's mute, not deaf.
All right. I totally forgot.
And she's just like, and we'll just like hold her arm out.
Baby.
We'll get to that in a second. Augustus, what are you doing?
Can I assume that my eye was patched up?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, you were
Fine.
on the way to get that done when the spiders burst in.
You can.
Okay, that's fine.
You can.
Can since I took that one move from Killer, or rather made
Mhm.
that swap, can I use up my gear to declare my my custom weapon?
Ooh, I don't believe you have to spend a gear to do that because you just get it from taking the move.
Okay, cool.
So what is your
So-
custom weapon?
My custom weapon is an antique rifle that is very ornate. Almost think the Lincoln Repeater from Fallout 3, for those of you that may know what I'm talking about.
Okay, very good. Does it have any fancy tags?
It has it has 2 valuable and 1 ornate tag. Oh no, excuse me, it's ornate and antique.
Okay, I can get behind that. I'm assuming you'd like to shoot something with that.
I would.
Which robot would you like to shoot?
Could you remind me where the robots currently are in relation to my party?
There is one on its back right in front of Celeste. There is one going toe to toe with Kato, and one that fired a net still over by the entrance.
All right. I'm assuming Celeste is doing some like technomancy. Kato can handle himself. I will shoot the one that's trying to web up Casey.
All right, go ahead and roll to mix it up. Do you have any additional objectives beyond pew pew get hurt?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. I suddenly forgot how to roll.
There should
we
be
go.
yeah.
A.
I believe
That's a
you the
10.
whole time.
That is a 10. You achieve your objective, which is going to... How much damage does this special gun do?
So it deals 3 harm, but then as the killer, because I took the one thing where like the weapon is linked to me, like
Mhm.
plugged into me, I do my synth as extra harm, so that's 5 total.
Jesus Christ. You destroy it. Yeah, 5 harm is enough to kill most things. So you line up a shot, fire, there is a loud bang, and then this robot just collapses onto the ground.
Itsy bitsy spider, meet the water spout.
Is that your gun's name?
No, my
That
bit
was
is
a-
called the Queen of Hearts.
Woo!
Okay, well that's better. So,
If Celeste wasn't so in the zone, out of zone right now, she would do a lot of snaps for that.
Celeste, can you make me an assess roll, please?
Sure. What's my thing?
That's an edge.
Great. I have a 0 to that, so that's good.
Alright.
Use one of the soldiers.
Oh, I got a 9, so it's good.
9? Okay, cool. So then I'm going to tell you which question you spend this hold on. And that question is going to be, what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? Or rather, who or what is my biggest threat in this situation? And that would be the red dot sight that is currently trained on your forehead.
Fuckity.
What would you like to do?
Oh, what can I do? I'm just a little hacker, baby. Okay, this is the one with. Oh, that means there's a. I'm gonna. Okay.
But when
Okay.
I was under the impression this game was Olympus-2299, not escalation over 9,000.
Jesus. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna
Listen,
sound.
it's not my fault. It's not my fault no one decided to make an assess roll on the first round of combat.
I see. I know I'm gonna do actually. I feel calm now. I feel better. It's gonna be a really dorky thing. It's gonna look really dorky. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I have a fridge. One of my only like gear things I actually have is I make myself a little baby fridge person, and I have like +3. It's an armored fridge. It's 3 armor, and I'm immobile.
Did
But
you
I
end up
assu-
making that?
I did. I fully made that one in armored clothing, a full thing. I wasn't wearing the armored clothing, I think, before because it would subtract 1 when rolling the harm move because I thought that'd be annoying. And also, how would I hide that underneath my very scandalous dress?
No, the
Indiana
fridge
Jonesing us?
is. No, the fridge is
Fridge,
definitely. your
fridge.
high.
Yeah, zirconic. It's fridge. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming because it's a box.
Yeah. So you just sort of take out this like this little compact device from your bag, set it on the ground, press a device, and it just like these metal plates just up around you.
Can I make it look dorkier?
Sure.
Great. I do a thing where I press a button on my little thingy, whatever. I always wear like a little bit of tech stuff, and I assume people thought it was fine because it's probably an aesthetic thing. And it's a button, and what really happens is like it's like I'm one of those people who live in bubbles, and it flows into a bubble and then hardens. And I look like I'm in a little egg. Can I say, because it's my gear, can I say that I can still see the spider? Like, I can do hacky things, I just can't shoot.
Yeah, you just can't move from where you are.
Yeah, I'm just immobile. Okay, cool. I would like to do that and make it to myself, and I see it and go, Casey, get out of here!
Alright, it will be at this point that you are shot at by this person. Everybody hears a loud crack of a sniper rifle. This weapon does 4 damage. It is armor piercing. So you are going to go ahead and take 4 harm. And then I need you to roll the harm move and add +1.
Okay.
Sorry, +4.
So how do I get harm? I haven't gotten hurt yet, so actually I have no idea.
There's a harm clock on your character sheet. It's in like the second section under your stats.
Mm-hmm. I do 4 of those?
Yes, tick 4 of those boxes.
Ooh, that's really high. Oh, so many things are and then roll harm. Okay. I would like to get a +1.
Okay, so you can take a -1.
Okay.
Because you want to roll low on this. So roll 2d6 + 3.
Okay,
And
so I'll
you
do
want a low number.
So when I'm doing input value, do I put -1 on d20? Roll 20 or whatever. Yeah, right? Probably.
Mm,
I'm gonna say yes.
Probably.
Okay, cool.
You're gonna. So the total modifier on your roll is +3.
Okay, so
So add 4 to what you just rolled.
okay, 9.
9. Could have
Yeah.
done a lot worse.
Feels like not.
Let's see.
Well,
I will.
maybe I
choose-
should have made another character. Now that I'm thinking of it.
Alright, so you take that 4 harm, and the MC gets to choose 1. You lose your footing, you lose your grip on whatever you're holding, you lose track of someone or something you're tending to, or someone gets the drop on you. I am gonna say, you throw up your fridge. You're like, I got this. I'm safe. Bam! You get shot right through your stomach, basically.
At least it's out of my head.
You are in a lot of it was not a head, so that's good. You managed to move enough for that, but it does give the robot spider in front of you enough time to right itself and get back into the action.
Rippity. This is a dippity. Okay. I'm gonna get out of my thing because this thing obviously is useless, and I would like to.
You are still logged in.
Okay, I'm gonna manipulate systems. I guess I gotta do what I know how to do.
All right.
But first, I should roll mind. Every time I get into a system, I have to roll mind because I'm a cowboy console.
Oh
Console
yes,
person?
your console cowboy move gives you some extra hold, I believe, if you roll well.
Yeah.
Right?
So I have to roll mind and then see how I do. Depending on how I do, something cool could happen.
Okay. Roll mind.
Do. Okay. I got a a 6. I think that does nothing. But let
That
me
will do
double
nothing.
check.
That is a miss.
Great. Love
Unless you want to
me.
use one of this round's plus ones.
I think I just did though, because I was using it to minus.
You did,
something
yes.
For my
You
house.
could use another one.
Does anyone need it?
I don't think they know yet.
Okay, I'm gonna say no because you all. I don't want to take too many.
Go ahead and roll to manipulate systems then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm Schoolio. I'm very stressed. You know, Rowan, you would tell me if I had to make a new character, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe you now.
If you get to 6 harm boxes, you die. That's how this works.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Nice.
Listen, at
Or-
least you're not at 3 harm.
I think I'm at 4 harm.
Yeah, she's at 4.
I'm more injured than a person who's fighting something. That's so sad. Okay, I roll simp. No, compromise? No, manipulate. Cool. Because I'm gonna simp. If I was mind, I was gonna be like, well, see you later, folk. Okay. Cool. I got a boop. Okay. I got a 7. Okay.
7. You gain 1 hold, and you can use it to activate routines on that subsystem.
I already know which one I would like to do. So one of the things on this routines I would like to use is.
You can do that on your next turn.
Okay, cool.
All right, everybody else, what would you like to do?
We can. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
We can take more than one action per turn, right?
Yeah!
Rowan
Okay,
will tell
so-
us.
I'll run it by you. I would like to try to assess
Mhm.
where the shot that hit Celeste came from,
Mm.
and then try to see if I can outsnipe their snipe.
You can do that. I will say if you roll a 6 or lower on the assess, then that will be your whole turn.
Totally fair. What's my
so
assess at?
Assess is
Here we
an
go.
edge roll.
Oh, well. That's a 5.
That is a 5. Someone can
Could
try
I
and
boost that with my Celeste link?
so someone can try and help use the help action if they would like.
I could do that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and add the number of links you have with Augustus.
I don't know.
We should have 4, unless I misunderstood the math on links.
Sure. Let's go
You
with that.
shouldn't have 4, because if you get up
No.
to 4, you get an experience point and it resets to 0.
Okay, so no.
I've got 1 or 2 on people.
So I
Okay.
guess
that
I
seems
should have
pretty
2 then.
average.
I think I have 2 on Augustus.
Sounds about right.
So is it 2d6 or
2d6 plus 2.
8?
8. Yes. Yeah. You get a +1 to that. But you are implicated in the results of the other character's moves, and Kato, you may expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost.
I mean, yeah.
So that does get you up to a 6. If you want to get to a 7, you can spend one of the group +1s for this round.
If that's all right with y'all, I'd like to spend one.
Yeah, do that. We want that
All
plus
right.
to be
So you
good
gain
again.
1 hold. Would you? Yeah, I know what your question is. You want to know? You want to find the person who's trying to snipe? Who just shot Celeste very badly.
Yes.
You sort of get down on a knee, hold your gun up, and look out of the large gash that has been opened up in the in the door. Across the street on the other on the roof of a shorter building, you do see a woman lying down, sniper rifle out, pointed towards the building. It's hard to get too many details though, but you do see the person.
Okay.
And yes,
I
you
would
may
like to
try
take
and
a
shoot.
shot. Okay, thank you. I get to roll meat now.
Yes. Roll your meat.
Hey, that's
please.
a solid meat roll. That's a 9.
Oh, I hate that it's
Those are
called
so
that.
funny.
So on a 7 to 9, you get to choose two. You either make too much noise and advance the relevant mission clock, which basically just means the situation gets a little more dangerous. You can take some harm as established by the fiction. An ally can take harm as established by the fiction, or something of value breaks. You have to choose two of those.
Ooh. I mean, I think I'll go with making too much noise. My weapon does have the loud tag.
It does have the loud tag, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you have to choose one other.
Oh, choose two. Okay.
Don't take another harm. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, no, I'm a little... I'm harmed.
How much harm is it that they'd be taking?
Would we roll for it?
No, it would be as established by the fiction, so I will say it would be harm from the spiders. Their attacks do 2 harm before armor.
I mean, I can take that.
Oh, so I actually could. I'm pretty beefed up. So I'll take the harm then.
Okay, what kind of armor are you wearing? If
What
any,
do
you have 1
have?
armor, if I remember correctly.
I have 2 because of
2?
armored coat. And
Oh.
then my meat is also subtracted from the harm, so that's -2.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll the harm move for me. 2d6 flat.
Uh, 8.
8? Yeah, you're good. MC chooses 1, lose your footing, lose grip on one of your holding, lose track of something, or someone gets the drop on you. Okay, so I will say no additional harm is taken. You line up, you shoot, you fire. You do score a hit. You do see the figure flinch. They're not dead. You pull down out of the scope and you look over, and there's a robot spider right in your face.
A robot. I'm more concerned by the person that took 5 harm and only flinched.
They do have some armor.
You have wrestled my jimmies thoroughly.
Listen, they have some armor.
Your jimmies are. Think about my jimmies. I just got shot. I'm like messing with the spider. Shot.
Just, walk it off. Put some Vicks Vapor Rub on it.
Celeste isn't white. I mean, isn't brown. She's probably hella white. I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Alright, Zircon, Casey, and Ryan. And Zircon, Casey, and Kato. I just read your Zoom names, and that's what came out.
Wow, Ryan didn't learn to change your name.
Who
We
would
all
like
did it.
to go?
I have an idea.
Mhm.
I would like to use a gear to produce something.
Okay, what would you like to produce?
I would like to produce a tiny little flashbang that I can attach to something and throw out that window towards the sniper.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want it to be... Yeah, no problem.
Basically, what I'm thinking is it's like magnetic, so I can put it on something and then I can throw it, and it'll. Because I have throwing knives, because of course I do. So I'm thinking, pull out of my bat utility belt,
Mhm.
like this little tiny flashbang, stick it to one of my knives, and I'm going to throw it in the direction that Augustus just fired.
All right. Easy enough to do. Go ahead and roll to mix it up.
Do they have synthetic nerves?
I'm gonna say yes. They definitely do.
Ha, no!
Yeah, this one she definitely does.
It makes sense.
Yeah. She's not just a regular old Joe. She's special.
Are you saying she's no plain Jane?
She is no plain Jane. She is
That
in fact
is-
a boss character.
So I don't have a +1, so that is a 10.
That's about as good as you can get. So, you achieve your objective. You chuck this dagger out of the door. You tell everyone to sort of cover their eyes. There is a loud flash and bang from outside the door. And you see as the red dot that was like precision train sort of like goes haywire for a second, and like disappears.
That should buy us at least a turn or two. And I can't attack again, can I?
I'm gonna say no, not
I
this
don't think
round.
so. Yeah, I just kind of want to move around to get so I'm not being like pressed in on both sides by a spider.
Fair enough.
That's just my nightmare.
It's fine.
Spider flanking. No, thanks.
Casey and Zircon.
Oh, all right, I'll go. I'm assuming there are audio things on that end. Bella, can you remind me, what does your shell look like? Can I see into it?
Oh no, now I'm out of it because I realized it was useless.
Okay.
I
I would like
dorky
to
as
turn
hell,
to
probably.
I would
really
like to turn to the
dorky.
doctor and say, you're gonna have to take care of this and then come help me over here. Also, when you take out the tractor, crush it, please. Thank you. And then run over to Celeste.
As you say that, he'll go, "This isn't my first time cutting a tracker out of someone."
I don't know who you are. And just run
true.
over to Celeste.
Okay, what would you like to do over there?
I would like to do a first aid check.
Casey.
Okay.
Casey
Go.
definitely looks all tough. I mean, Celeste looks all tough, and then she sees Casey. Her eyes start watering. And she's like, "It really fucking hurt."
You look over and like grab a first aid kit from off of a stand on your way over. Go ahead and roll to apply first aid.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just bleeding out. I'm just bleeding out doing hacker shit.
How many +1s do we have left?
1 this round.
All right, I'm gonna use that.
All right. So what did that
I'll
get your
call you
total
out. My
to?
si- That doesn't seem right.
Why?
I got a 0.
That's not.
There's
What's your
that
cool?
doesn't seem. Hold on. Oh, it's because I said +1. I should have just written 1. Let me just re-roll that. There we go. That's an 8.
Okay. Celeste, what is your harm clock at right now?
Lord have mercy. It's on 21. Yeah,
It's at 2100.
yeah.
All right, so you can reduce that by 1 segment, and you will not take any ongoing harm.
Oh, thank the baby Lord Jesus. Thank you, Casey. I love you.
Yeah, you run over. You're like, I'm not a medical doctor, but I know you're supposed to shove bandages on something when it's bleeding. So here you go. Take a bunch of bandages.
Thank you. I love you.
I'll learn about this. This can't happen again. You're not allowed to get hurt again.
Okay, great. I really didn't think this was gonna happen to me. I'll be honest. I thought maybe, and I look at Kato for really took. Anyways, thank you.
Zircon, it's your turn.
I'm hoping to do 2 things. One is just apply like first aid to myself, if that's possible.
What is the other thing you'd like to do?
things have really gone from bad to worse, and I want to try to assess the situation to see if there's anything, like any other threat that hasn't materialized yet. Because so
Sure.
far we know of one sniper, right?
1 sniper and 2 functioning robot spiders.
Yeah. So which one do you want me to roll first?
You can roll to apply first aid first. Which is a roll plus your cool.
Damn it! No, that's 2 nat ones.
Well, I mean, you don't make it worse.
Yeah. So no, still hurt. Can I see things though?
I let the dice decide that.
That's an 8 for assessing that situation.
Yes, you gain 1 hold. So I suppose the question you are asking is, what do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? Or how can I avoid trouble or hide here? Or yeah, what sort of question? Which of these questions are you looking to get an answer on?
I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one. What do I notice that someone is attempting to conceal?
Okay, you will, having gotten a chance to, the flash outside has cleared. You peek out, trying to make sure that nothing else is coming. You don't get the sense that there are any more robots on their way. You do look up towards the where the sniper was, and it is clear right now. You frantically search around for a second more, and you see coming down the fire escape, essentially, not moving super gracefully, but still swiftly, a humanoid figure, presumably the sniper. So you have found their location. They are on the move, but they do look hurt.
I'll use the comms that we still have and tell everyone about it.
All right, everybody has the location of the sniper lady. Oh, which means it's my turn to do robot things. Yay! No, yay.
No, you could just not. Like, if you could not do a robot.
Yeah,
that'd
if
be
you could maybe not.
great.
The robot spiders maybe took a nap. Maybe they realized this is bad. They were scared of Augustus.
Oh man,
no.
I should have used a gear to make some robot flies. Damn it.
No,
I mean-
no, robot wasp. To
Oh,
tackle the spine.
But then we got robot wasps.
Yeah, then we have to deal with robots. I don't really know
But
about
there
what-
are robot wasps.
You can never control a wasp.
No.
Okay, so Kato, the one spider in front of you will sort of scoot back a little bit and crouch down in like a ready position. Back opens up, cannon comes out, and it will fire its web at you. So I need you to roll to act under pressure and try and avoid this.
We already said these things don't have synthetic nerves, right?
Correct. They are robots. They have no
Sweet.
nerves.
Then I get a +1 to that as well. Synthetic nerves are the best.
It's what an ability.
Am I rolling low or high on this?
You want to roll high on this.
Okay, good. That is, with the +1 is a 9.
That is a 9. You
Could've
stumble,
been a
hesitate,
lot
or
fucking
flinch.
worse.
The MC will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. Cool. So you have the option to either you realize that you can either step out of the way of this net and avoid it completely. It will fly behind you and hit L and the doctor. Or you can put up your shield to block it, and it will fly forward, wrap around your shield, and disable that until you can get it taken care of.
It's not even a hard choice. I'll just take it with the shield.
All right. You hold up Sanctuary and sort of catch the shield. The net is not big enough to wrap around the shield and your person, so it just hits the shield. You see it try to reach out and fry your nerves, but it can't, and the shield just starts like flickering a little bit. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get that armor bonus until you get that taken care of.
Meanwhile, the other spider is
spider.
going to just kick me straight in the butt.
No, the other spider is going to try and web Augustus. So I'm going to need them to roll and act under pressure.
What if I told you I wasn't like super great under pressure?
I mean, sucks to suck, I guess.
Except I was super great under pressure. That's a 10.
That is a 10. Yeah, you avoid the net. It sort of, you look over and there's a spider next to you. It sort of like rears up, puts its backside forward, tries to net you. You just dodge roll out of the way. You're fine.
You mean a barrel roll?
Oh yes, you can barrel roll out of the way. The sniper doesn't get to take an action this round because she got flashbanged last time. It is at this point that two more guys show up from back behind the rear of your base.
These my guys, or
I mean, guys or spiders?
No, Kato's men. Two more of Kato's men.
Oh, Jesus.
So your +3 is now 5 total per round of combat. This game doesn't really have combat rounds. Whatever. And if you'll remember, I did say that when Celeste logged in, I was going to activate some ice.
Please remember, I do, if it's black ice, then I have boopity boopity. I have 1 armor against it.
Oh, okay, that is good to know. Because, Celeste, you see a black shadowy spider leg poke its way into the building, followed by another one and another one and another one and 4 more as a black shadowy spider, 3 or 4 times the size of the spiders that you are fighting, stalks its way into the building. Dun, 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 and will go ahead and let's see. It's going to try and execute a routine. And I think I just get to do that. So I get to choose 3. It is going to attempt to physically harm you. So it does sort of lash out and try and bite into you. You are going to take 1 harm from that, but you reduce it to 0 because of your armor. Still need you to roll the harm move. While you are taking care of that, you get the sense that as it bites into you with its mandibles, it's sort of like sinking these data traces into you, essentially. And it has some sort of track on you. In addition, you are currently stuck inside the matrix.
I would like to roll when I'm rolling harm. I assume that it's okay if I can take one of the men's thing. Is that cool, Kato? Okay. Anyone else need it? Extra? All right, cool. Because I'm very stressed. Oh, good. I took the. Oh wait, is it -1?
2d6 minus 1.
Well, I'm only rolling on the thingy, so I should probably use that 1 to negative the 8 instead of add it. Oopsies. Anyways, so it's 7.
7 is not the best result, but not the worst result. I get to choose one. You lose your footing, you lose your grip on something you're holding, lose track of someone or something you're tending to, or someone gets the drop on you. I'm gonna pick an option and keep that a secret for now.
Hate that for me.
Hmm?
I said I hate that for me.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I think that's my turn.
Wow, you were really mad at me when we both jacked out. Casey and I jacked out without messing with anything, huh? You were real mad at us.
I mean, you know, what is? It's back to y'all.
I would like to distribute some lead.
Into.
The sniper.
All right, go ahead and roll to mix it up.
Hey, that's a 10 again.
Dang.
I'll pay for
alright.
those later, but it's okay.
You see her sort of stumble off the bottom ladder of the fire escape and turn and look over at the garage that you're all currently in, finally able to see again, and bam, takes a bullet in the shoulder. Yeah, that will be some damage. Still standing.
Okay. Am I able to declare having some sort of stim pack or something with the gear? Not necessarily use it this round, but just have it.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, cool.
And
I do declare I found a spare stim pack in my utility belt. I've been watching a lot of Golden Girls, so after listening to Blanche, this comes on a little too natural.
all right. Who else would like to do something now?
Besides me, because I took a turn, or?
You have not taken a turn yet.
Great, I would love to do something if it's okay, Casey.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm very
You
You
muted
mute
yourself.
yourself.
I'm not good at navigating right now. Okay, so I'm in the system. I'm already manipulated. I can do the thing. So I would like to use my hold to. How many spiders do we have in here?
2.
Right. I would like to use the one that I was messing with to use production control systems. It says control things that facility makes. I'm assuming this facility, like the Zeus's stuff, makes these spiders.
Which is the one that you're?
I'm looking at matrix subsystems. I'm
Yes.
looking to do example routines as reprogram part of the production line, and I would like to
Which is that under?
Production control systems.
I'm gonna say building security nodes is probably the closest to what these are.
Cool. I would like to reprogram them then, and have them fight each other instead, or one of them in turn.
Okay, yeah, you can spend your hold to do that.
Great. And then I would like to turn on my thing's already always on, obviously, but I would like to activate my my cyber deck, my program called Identity Protection. It does +2 stealth, so when that first thing attacks me, then it would be helpful, probably.
All right, sounds good to me. And that is you watch as one of the spiders like powers down very briefly and then powers back up again. The one that was attacking Augustus turns towards the one that is mixing it up with Kato.
Okay, don't attack that one. Now it's our friend for now. It's cool. Anyways, I can't leave the Matrix, so maybe kill what you can, because I can't leave. And can I physically run away from the spiders?
I mean, where do you want to run to?
I just want to grab Casey and get at least farther away that I'm not right up in the mix.
Sure.
Cool, I grabbed Casey. Come on, let's go.
All right, Casey, what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay, what do you mean that you can't get out of the Matrix?
It means that there's a giant black spider and it's black ice, and I'm okay I you said the program you made for me. I'm okay, but the problem is it's got me stuck. For now, I turned on the program that helped me with stealth, so it probably doesn't have a lot of stuff on us, but it's really problematic because I can't jack out. So they can continue doing harm until unless you want to jack, you can jack in maybe and
I'm gonna come help you.
Okay.
I'm gonna jack into the matrix.
All right, roll to log in.
That is synth.
Can I use a help action, or did I already use a lot of actions?
I'm gonna say not this round.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you are preoccupied with the enormous shadow spider.
Fair enough.
That is a 7.
7. You're in, but you choose one. Either you activate a passive trace, some more ice gets activated, an alert is triggered, or your access is restricted and you take -1 on going to matrix moves.
I'm gonna do passive trace.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And then, can I do anything else or no?
What else would you like to try and do?
I would like to. Okay, so I'm not entirely clear on what all of these do necessarily. Firewall is like a virtual shield, I'm assuming, or virtual armor.
Are you looking at the programs?
Well, it's like the cyber. So when I use a program,
Mm-hmm.
I can get like +2 firewall.
Oh yeah. Okay. That would protect against some like ice moves and whatnot.
Okay.
Do you have a program you'd like to run?
So, can I run a program to defend Celeste?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I would like to run my defend program in order to defend Celeste so that she gets +2 firewall.
What does your defender program look like?
My defend program is going to be a very, very large turtle. And the turtle is going to go and stand in front of Celeste and just look very defiantly at this spider.
Casey, I have a question, if you'll indulge me.
Yeah?
Does this turtle perhaps have the equivalent of aqua cannons on its shoulders, or some kind of colored eye wrapping?
I was gonna make a different reference. I was imagining, what's it called? The fucking Bit Beast from Beyblade, the turtle.
Yeah, let her rip, baby. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's a
that's what
throwback.
I was thinking
Why
of.
was I thinking of the giant turtle from like the Avatar state? I was like, ooh.
Oh, the
be
lion
that.
turtle?
Oh, the lion
that.
turtle.
Yeah, see, that's
See, I've been watching an anime lately called Bofuri, and if you haven't seen it, fucking go watch it. It's ridiculous and you'll love it. And there's a giant turtle in it, and it made me think of that.
Well, there you go. Well, it's whatever
name
you
is
want
Syrup.
it to be, because it's your imagination. But I'm describing it as the Bit Beast from Beyblade, but I'm going to Google in a moment.
Good. Yeah. Zircon and Kato.
So, how many of the spiders are currently involved in fighting each other?
There are 2 spiders in here.
Yeah.
Celeste has programmed one to go seek out and destroy the other.
There's a 1v1 situation happening with the spiders.
Okay. And the sniper has been dealt with.
Well, The sniper's out on the street.
It's getting closer.
Can I still see them?
Yeah, you still have her location. She has taken 2 shots from Augustus, which should have killed a person twice over. So obviously she has some decent armor. She does look hurt. She's not been completely negating the damage.
Now, see, the problem here is I wasn't told I was going to be big game hunting, so I didn't bring my elephant gun.
Is her face covered? Like, does it look like the air is filtered?
She doesn't look like she's filtering air or anything, but she does have a covering over like the bottom part of her face.
Okay. Will you let me have more of that tranquilizer I used before?
Yeah. If you spend a gear for it.
Will do. I want to try to get it as close to her as possible, even if it doesn't have full effect.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll to either mix it up or act under pressure. Up to you.
That's an 8.
On which?
Act under pressure.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it is. You take this like knockout gas canister, throw it out. It skips along the ground and opens up near her, covers her in a cloud of it. She does come stumbling out of it, like coughing, holding her breath. She is not unconscious, but she is dazed.
I have a question.
Bella, you got a question?
Yeah, when she uses the tranquilizer and she comes out coughing, does she pull down her face cover, as one does when they're trying to cough?
So her face cover, it's not like a mask or anything. It's not like a cloth mask. It looks like it's like a hard metallic sort of
Like a respirator
thing.
type thing.
Not a respirator. It doesn't look like it's like flush against her face. Rather that it's like built into her outfit, and it's simply up there to
Mask
cover part of her
identification,
face.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing that she's still up and around, what I'm then going to do is just try to find somewhere where she can't shoot at me.
You can very easily duck behind cover.
Thank you.
Kato. You're muted.
I have two ways of muting myself. I have
Yep.
done both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 spiders left. The one
Yes,
which
but
is on,
one is attacking the other.
right. There's one on our side which is attacking the one that currently has me webbed up.
That has your shield webbed up, yes. There's also the giant shadow spider attacking Celeste, but you can't really do anything about
can't.
that.
No. Dig your own cyber grave. I don't know. I've been spending like this entire time trying to think of what I'm going to be doing. And I still don't know.
There are currently 2 threats to you: the sniper lady and the robot spider. You don't have to engage with one of those either. You could do something else to further your goals.
How is the doctor doing with L?
Not great. It looks like the tracker was like implanted deeper than like more hooked up than they had originally thought. So it's taking a little bit of time.
Should have just cut the whole dang arm off. That's me saying that, not Kato. Kato's a good boy.
The fact you keep trying to tell us over and over that he's a good guy makes me think he's a terrible person more and more every day.
I mean, you've seen what he's done. You know he's a good person.
If you say it so much, you know.
It's like that good guy. It's like that good guy. Like, I'm a good guy, and
I'm
like,
a really nice
fuck
guy.
you in particular. Yeah, the
Thou
nice guy
protest too
syndrome.
much, say Kato. Thou protest.
Kato's not saying he's a good guy. I'm saying he's a good guy. What am I going to do? How far away is the sniper?
Probably about 50 feet from you.
How heavy are these spiders?
Hmm. That's a good question. What do you? With some effort, you could probably lift it. You're a meaty guy.
Do you mean beef boy?
I was making a reference to the actual like ability score meat, but
Hey.
Like, but it would be like a lift, and like that's like it. I'd have trouble moving with it.
I
right?
don't know what you're trying to do.
I want to jump onto this. Tell me this is not gonna work, but I want to jump onto the spider, basically like flipping over with the thing on still wrapped around, and I want to kind of like momentum toss it and myself at the sniper.
Wait, what?
So, spider is here,
Uh-huh.
wrapped around the shield.
Yes.
He's going to run at the spider, jump over it, and try to like. This is cyberpunk ridiculousness, but like momentum, physics doesn't work this way.
No, not really.
And he's gonna try to like fling the spider at the sniper and travel along with it since he's attached to it.
Yeah, fuck it. Roll. I think this is the definition of mix it up. So, go ahead and roll that.
She
The
has to-
classic monkey flip fastball special.
Yeah.
A
She
forbidden
has-
maneuver.
Synthetic nerves, so I can't take +1.
She does have synthetic nerves. Yeah.
How many? Do we know how many points there are left from my guys?
This round, 2 have been spent.
Okay, so that means we have 3 left.
Mhm.
And you can only use 1 at a time,
You
right?
can only use 1 at a time.
Damn.
You can only use 1 per move. Yes.
Oh, 11. 11.
All right. Well, on a 7+, you achieve your objective. So. Yeah, fuck it. You all watch Kato sort of run forward, jump and roll over this spider, bring his shield around, and fling the spider towards the sniper, sort of dragging him along with it. The two barrel forward and slam into her, knocking her to the ground in this big mess of Kato and spider and sniper.
If you want me to take damage from this, I'm more than happy to do so.
Nah, you rolled an 11, so fuck it.
I rolled a 10, and then I got a +1 because I used the. I probably didn't have to use it, but I wanted to.
It didn't hurt.
So is she kind of like at my feet, or am I
She's
all
next to you on the ground.
okay? So we're
'Cause you
both
are
on the
also
ground.
on the ground.
Okay, so I'm gonna light up Strife and just kind of hold it right under her throat, basically.
Okay.
And if I can see her gun, I would. If the gun wasn't tossed away by the impact, I would like to try to like get an eye on it, see where it is.
It's like laying next to her. Cool.
That was the coolest thing I've ever done in any game.
All right, it's my turn to pick up the pieces of this mess. You have one spider left who's gonna. No, first I'm gonna do the evil spider. Evil spider is very confused about what's happening, but it is gonna try and slash at you. Kato, it is gonna try and slash at you. So that is going to be 2 harm. You have an armored coat or something beyond your shield, or?
I think I'm supposed to. I didn't write it down, so if you want to just pretend I don't, that's also fine.
I'll pretend you have 1 armor. So you take 1 harm, so advance your harm clock by 1. And then go ahead and roll the harm move.
And then add +1.
Yes, and add +1.
11.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Choose one. You are either out of the action, unconscious, trapped, incoherent, etc. Take the full harm of the attack. Lose the use of a piece of cyberware until you can get it repaired, or you lose a body part.
You know, I'm probably pretty out of it at this point. Probably hit my head on the street coming down.
Absolutely.
I
I
assume
love the idea of you doing something cool and then like hitting your head a little bit and being like, I'm a little dizzy though.
Yeah,
So I'm imagining that I'm kind of concussed a little bit.
you are beginning to push yourself up, and you're a little dizzy, and this spider just slams into you and knocks you back down to the ground, and you're just, which way is up?
I mean, if y'all can escape, that's great. Do so. Leave me here.
And then it is I'll say the good spider can take its turn now. It's gonna run over and get into some combat with the evil spider. Bella, can you roll 2d6 for me?
What am I rolling for?
The spider. I'm just roll 2d6.
Okay, where did I put my dice? That's the
Roll
question.
2d6 and add your synth.
Okay, 2d6 and add my synth. We love it to see it. Okay, okay, that's not bad. 5 plus my synth, which is 2, 6, 7.
Alright, it starts to deal some damage to this other spider. Does not destroy it this round, though.
I would like to say canonically, because Ryan's having some pushback and that makes me want to fight harder, that you can tell a spider is our spider because the wires and the eyes are copper colored.
Works for me.
Because we got some branding between Casey and I.
Speaking of spiders, we do have one more to deal with, which is to say the massive one that is attacking our hackers here. I am going to run my black ice again, which means I get to pick 3 more. However, there is a massive turtle blocking its way. So as it,
Drasil.
How much do I add to my firewall again? Because you're protecting me too. Thank you.
As it attempts to move forward and whatnot, I will say we'll negate 2 of the ice routines, so I only get to do 1 of these.
I have a 4
Rowan,
stealth.
Before
so...
you do a thing, if it helps, I like toes.
Sorry, Ryan, I blew out your ears again.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Hey, Rowan.
Yeah.
We like turtles.
That's good. This turtle likes you, you know? I'm gonna say it is going to continue preventing you from logging out.
Okay, that's valid.
That is the 1 routine I will run on that. And then the woman with the sniper woman will look around, sort of like get up on her knees, dazed and confused, look around. You can get a better glimpse of her at this point. You see she has some very high-tech body armor on, coming up and covering half of her face. Long black hair pulled into a ponytail. The skin on her face that you can see looks very, very pale, almost gray-ish. And she has this like spider web design all throughout her body armor. She will look up and understand that she is outmatched in this fight and attempt to run away. As she does, she points a hand out towards Augustus, and some machines on her wrist sort of cycle, and a small dart shoots out. Augustus, I need you to roll plus meat.
Is that just 2d6 plus 2, or just roll my meat straight?
2d6 plus whatever your meat score is. This is for a special move. by this combatant.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. You manage to fully resist. You are not paralyzed or harmed by this dart. And she is running away. She's not escaped or out of your sight yet, but she is further away. She has taken some damage. She has gotten fucked quite a bit. And that's my turn.
I would like to finish my hunt.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to mix it up. Are you trying to kill her or wound her? Like kill her or just
yeah,
like
this is a
disable
kill
her?
shot.
Kill
it's a
shot? All right.
yeah.
Roll to mix it up.
Ooh, 11.
Damn.
Yeah, and your gun does 5 damage again, is it?
Yes.
How much health did I give her? Fuck.
Not enough.
Not enough. Yeah, she is running away down the street. There is a loud crack, and then she is on the ground.
And you hear that sound effect from when you get wasted in GTA. Thank you.
I say, was that a goddess just now? Did Augustus just murder a goddess?
Celeste, Casey, or Zircon, what would you like to do?
I want to head up to this sniper and see, like, one, make sure they're truly down, or that it's not a sort of, ooh, I'm gonna fall over and then, you know, take a pot shot. So effectively, I want to try to assess the situation or see if I know who this might be.
Yeah, please do. Go ahead and roll to assess.
As I'm watching Zircon approach the body, I'm just gonna shout out, "They're not dead, it's a trick." Oh, what was that accent? They're not dead, it's a trick. Get an axe.
It's a 9.
So 9, you gain 1 hold. You may ask me 1 question.
Is she dead?
I mean, if you want your question to be, is she dead, I'll answer it.
No, I mean, that's... I kind of expect that one to be almost like a freebie if someone is obviously dead. But...
She has no
I'm
head.
gonna-
Is she
Yeah,
dead?
there is a wound in the back of her head that would suggest she is no longer alive.
What potential complication do I need to be aware of?
There is a as you walk over and you get close, there is a rapidly growing beeping sound from within her armor.
You know, just because we play games with D doesn't mean you have to take a page from D's book and
She's
blow
a
us
human
up.
bomb. Fuck this girl. Fuck this lady. She's cool as
I
hell.
resent that, but I respect it. I will say that
respect it.
after putting her down, I will go help Kato up.
We're technically still in combat.
Okay, got.
First, what I'm going to do is immediately warn everyone because this might be a literal bomb. And
Yeah, no,
I
it
am,
is.
yeah, I am not good at diffusing bombs. Not that I quite know.
Don't
The
forget about
best
Kato.
thing would be, but so Kato, are you near her? Like still?
Kato is about 20 feet away from her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get Kato further away on my way back. So that I don't just like walk past, because that would be terribly rude when there's a bomb about.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to act under pressure.
I should
Yeah.
have upped my cool stats so much more than
Is
I
your
did.
meat higher than your cool?
No.
Okay, go ahead and roll cool then.
Can my dog go help?
It's
Sure,
an
you can get
8.
+1
Right.
for it to this.
My dog is fast and autonomous.
Sure, I will allow the dog to give you +1 forward to this.
Polished. It's okay
it's
if your
a
meat
9.
isn't cool. We have a
All
fridge.
right. If you want to use one of Kato's gang members, you can get another +1 to this. That would give you a 10.
Okay, I might as well.
Yeah.
Also, I've just realized I've been rolling cool and edge interchangeably, but it's the same modifier, so
All right.
just roll 20.
You run over, you look, and you go. You see that Kato is still attached to a spider via web. You look down and like press a button on his gauntlet, and it deactivates the shield, and you manage to like grab him and start dragging him away. Celeste, Casey, what are y'all up to?
We're in the Matrix, so I'm assuming our little avatars are in the Matrix together.
Yeah.
And so I go, Casey, okay, we have 2 options. We have 2 things. Once again, we got a tag team. One of us can melt the ice, while the other maybe jacks out, or we can both try to melt the ice, or one of us could do the help action, whichever you prefer.
Well, you can't jack out right now.
Right, that's why I think one of us should try to melt the ice and the other one should help. What do you think?
Definitely.
Okay, you want me to do it, or do you want to do it? It's
You're
edge.
better at this than
I don't know, I have a 0 edge. What do you have for edge?
I also have 0 for edge.
Alright, yeah, I'll do it then.
Alright, Casey, go ahead and roll your, well, no, because you can roll to melt ice before you roll to help out, so.
Great, cool, I'll do that.
Go ahead and roll melt ice.
And then is there any people that can help me? What was the dude?
One of the gang members?
Yeah.
Yes,
the
you can
gang.
take a +1 to that.
Thank you so much, gang member, love you. Alright, got 9. All you have to do is get it 8 of these. Sister
Casey,
dearest.
go ahead.
Here we
Go ahead
go.
and roll your help move.
Here we go.
Add
That's an
however
8.
many. That is an 8. Which means you are implicated in the results of the other character's move and may expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost, but you do give them a +1 forward. Yeah, okay. So you do sort of like intertwine with Celeste. You are able to together melt the ice. The spider is like shattered backwards into a bunch of pieces that just sort of pause like mid-air. Those traces that it had left in Celeste do bleed over into you as well, Casey. But if you want at this point, you can jack out.
I do have identity protection +4 to stealth, and I think I don't remember how it works, but there is a thing where it says if something is more than my stealth, then they can't track me or something like that.
Okie dokie.
So, also, I would like to use another program to +1 to jack out. It's my jacked button.
I don't believe you have any hold left.
Fuck me. Okay, well... Oh, no, it's just my program.
Oh, it's just a program you have? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
it's just
sure.
my program. I'm just doing it.
You can both roll a jack out if you want.
Cool.
I would like to also drop Drasil, which is my defend program,
Love her.
and put my own identity protection and eject programs.
All right.
What does that make your identity what does it make your stealth? Because it's supposed to add to
It's
whatever you already
plus, how much is it again?
+2.
+2, so my stealth is now 3.
Nice.
All right, go ahead and roll to jack out.
Yay, cool. Jack out is cool. Don't have
It is
a
cool.
I'm not super cool, but I am all right.
Kids, jacking out is cool.
It's true.
I hate it here.
So that's a 12 with my +1 from the jack, which I forgot to do.
I have
12, yeah, bam.
I get a 7. So I don't
7. You jack out but choose one. You lose some data, take some of the established consequences, or the owner of the target system trace you to your current location.
Well, they
I will
already
say
know.
They do kind of know where you are already, so.
True. Okay. What would be the established consequences?
I would say,
Pain.
yeah, the black ice would definitely get one last swing at you before you left.
I do have 1 armor, so if it would like to, I would just roll harm then.
How much harm does the black ice do? Yep, the black ice does 1 harm.
So, okay, so I can just roll harm then for that? Okay, cool. I'll do that then.
Alright, the piece, as you are ejecting out, the pieces of the spider surge back forward and reconnect, and it does lunge out at you. As you leave, go ahead and roll your harm move.
I got 8.
8, dude.
Actually, is there any min left I can use?
It would not be enough to change the results.
Okay, cool. Just 8.
Lose track of someone or something you're attending to. Someone gets a drop on you. You lose a grip on whatever you're holding. You lose your footing. Since combat is ending, none of these super duper apply to you, so I'm gonna say you're in the clear.
Nice. I think I like the idea of when we did a cool move together. Casey and I held hands, and then something emitted from us, and when we jack out, is it okay if we do a cute thing where we jump into a little rabbit hole together?
Absolutely.
We Superman. It's like best ever for Superman, but Mario when he pops out of a pipe, we pop in and out of pipes when we're going into the Matrix.
Who's Mario and who's Luigi?
We're both Peach and Daisy, first of all. With Casey obviously being Peach because she's adorable. They're adorable.
All right, and with Zircon's heads up about the bomb, you are able to move out of the blast radius. So you are not damaged by that, any of you.
I love that.
Yeah. I think right now would be a great time to go to break. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
I was so stressed that entire fight.
Dude, my butt was so clenched. It was so awful. I gotta take a walk.
What are you talking about?
I gotta take a walk. What do you mean? You almost killed me. I was so close to death, y'all.
When you got shot.
So, bruh, I gotta watch the VOD in Casey's face
I really like how Rowan was like, I'm going to let you put up your shield, and then it's not going to do shit.
Yeah, that was really cruel and unusual. This is going to definitely bleed into our personal life. I'm just kidding.
All right. See you when we come back, gang. Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Olympus-2299. We're going to jump right back into it. The battle is ceased. The bomb is exploded. Everybody is in perfectly okay condition. You are able to take enough time for the doctor to remove the tracking device from L and destroy it. What you want to do?
I would like to patch myself up.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd
there's
like to talk to that doctor.
Alright. There is a doctor here. If you would like him to attempt to patch you back up, then.
Sure. Does he have better choices than me? Because he has whatever.
What is your harm clock at right now?
Baby, you know it's at 1800.
All right, go ahead and reduce that by 2.
Oh, that puts me so back at 0. Well, 1200, 12 o'clock. Whatever.
Yeah.
If there's time, I would love to be patched up as well, if possible.
Yes. Anybody? Is anybody's harm clock above 2100? Nope. All right, then any.
Add
What was that?
I'm at 2100.
All right, so everybody can reduce their harm clocks by 2. If they would.
Thank you.
So like 2, which I assume you would.
Dope.
And then you have a moment to breathe. Kato, you know that this base is definitely compromised. Both like in the metaphorical sense as well as your door got fucked. Yeah. You did manage to get everyone out who needed to get out. At this point, it is just the 5 of you, L, and the doctor who is patching you up and has yet to be given a name.
One of the things I said his name was Dr. Claw.
Oh, okay. C or a K?
C.
Cool.
Does Dr. Claw talk like this all the time?
That was so cool. I didn't expect
Next
to do that.
time, catch it.
Love that.
Next time.
I tell him to stop talking to me when he's doing it. I'm like, when you patch me up, please stop doing the voice. It's freaking me out.
No, so
Does it
one of the
hurt when I
things
touch here?
Ew.
one of the things I wanted to make sure is that after he took the tracker out of L, he did not destroy it like Casey
Okay.
yelled at him to.
Yeah.
Because I want it.
Great.
Okay.
Can we not bring it with us though? An idea.
So my idea is that we need to go when we're in the sewers to heading to my next base, of which I have a few. What we're gonna do is I'm assuming that the Olympians are smart enough to know that we're probably going to be using the sewers to get around. So what I want to do is drop the tracker into the water so it rushes downstream while we head the other way.
We could also send it back to send a message. Something was stolen that he wanted returned.
And to that note, Zeus's message is playing on a loop in the large screens in the city.
Can I send a text?
To
I
Zeus?
mean, sure. To
no,
whom?
not to Zeus.
Could you imagine? You're like, hey, by the way, it's
He's just
me,
sliding into his DMs all of a
Zircon.
sudden.
Hey, Zircon. Hey, it's me, Zircon. How's it going?
I want to send a message to as many people in Stigma as I possibly can. To see if anyone feels like taking out their artistic talents on these messages.
Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, you can reach out to some people. You can reach out to some people, and they will get on their way and start shutting some of those down. So maybe your faces will be less plastered amongst the walls of this city.
It's less about shutting it down and more to use it to make the gods look just the way they actually are.
Okay.
Now that they're weak and exposed without help.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you make a roll for that.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll plus style.
8.
8? Not bad.
Can anyone help?
Not enough to boost the results.
Oh, is Zircon still doing something? I'll wait.
I mean, if you want, you could use would she be able to use our link points?
So
No,
links
that's
just
how you roll to help.
add to a help roll.
Gotcha.
However, did you consider this fast talk or hitting the streets?
That is, yeah, that's what I was
Because I do have a special thing that happens on fast talk.
Oh, sure, what's that?
It's called Silver Tongue. When I fast talk someone and roll a 7+, I get something a little bit extra, namely intel. I popped it in roll 20.
Yeah, we can do that. So let's see, an 8 on a fast talk. What does that mean? NPCs do it, but someone will find out. The MC will advance the appropriate countdown clock for PCs. Choose Okay, yep. And then you get a little something extra. Let me look at that move. As soon as this loads. While I am pulling this up, what are other people doing?
I would like to, before we send the thingy down the river or whatever we decide to do, to try to look at it. I would like to do a thing that sometimes happens with computers where you can I don't know what the correct term is, but you can get a thing if it's tracking something, you can try to track it back and see where exactly what's happening and see what's going on over there. And I would like to assess, unless you want me to log in for that. Because I just want to know one thing. It's not a whole thing. I don't want to fuck with anything. I just want to know something.
Well, would you rather roll? Let's see. Would you rather roll edge or synth?
I mean synth, but then if I log in, I have to jack out, so that's a whole shit and a half. I'll just jack in, I guess.
Okay.
Boopity boop. What did I get? Because I forgot to make my thing smaller. Oh, I got a 9.
Or I believe there's a research move, correct?
There is a research move, but I do have to. Okay, then I'll do that instead.
Let's do that instead. So roll research,
Damn, I got a 9.
mind. 9.
Go the mind. Oh, I got a 4 on the mind research.
4 total.
Yeah.
That you unfortunately do not find the information that you're looking for.
I stare at the tracker for really long with my glasses and go, all right, got nothing.
Zircon, you get a intel, which when you reveal your knowledge of the opposition's preparations, disposition of it, describe how you discovered what you did. You can spend intel to reveal knowledge. So essentially, intel is a resource that you hold on to until you want to spend it. Certain moves you can spend it to do things, or you can just spend it to give you a +1 to a roll.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I finally read the thing about stealth. Prevents a secure system's ICE from locating your login point. As long as your stealth exceeds the system trace, ICE cannot identify an intruder or sever a connection. Also, can I do a checkity check on my baby, which is my cyber deck, and go, oh yeah, you okay, fine? Or see the damage or something? Can I log into my own
You don't have to log in to do like a routine like maintenance sort of thing. There was some damage suffered in the last encounter you had. You do remember that? I believe one of your programs was destroyed during your last fight.
Oof.
So it's seen better days.
Coolio, Schoolio. Love that.
If you would like to take some, you can take some time to sit down and try and adjust this and maybe recover that program, but it's going to take a bit of time, and I do believe you had some pressing issues you wanted to get to at the moment.
Yeah, I'll just figure it out then.
Yeah.
Kato wants to ask Casey. Look, we're gonna get rid of this thing. Can you tinker with it? Make sure it stays active for a few hours and then just stops working, blinks out.
Yeah, I can do that.
Try to lead it away from us and then just give them nothing.
Fair enough. Do you want me to also access the signal so that we can also track where it's going?
If you could do that, that would probably be helpful, at least to know exactly where. As long as they can't trace it back to us, I'm not really built for that sort of mechanical wizardry.
If we're gonna be shutting it off anyway, it shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Yeah, I'll get to work on that.
I appreciate it.
How's your glove thing?
Does Sanctuary still work?
Yeah, you're intimately familiar with how all of these function. Give it a couple minutes, you're able to get it back up working.
Yeah, she'll be fine. It's a little worse for the wear, but it's just another coat of paint. That's all it needs.
I don't mind taking a look at that at some point.
I mean, tell you what, we survive all of this, I'll let you have a look.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to send my doctor and make sure your sister is all taken care of.
I motioned. I'm telling it when he says, "If we survive all this," I look at Elle and I said, "It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be fine." And I'm like looking at Sandra. We just saved her. Maybe don't say the DIE word. Jesus fuck.
I mean, we could all very well die. These are the gods we're talking about. We're going to do our best, kid, but there's no reason to lie to her.
We'll be okay.
Okay, so to modify the tracker, can I have a move called Customizer, which is a long ass thing. But
you can identify and examine new or complicated technology related to your area of expertise and modify technology with which you are familiar. When you try to modify a piece of tech, tell the MC what you want to do and discuss what tags or game effects that modification will have. The MC will tell you the requirements in terms of time, tools, parts, help, from context, and more research. Okay, what are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to add a timed, I guess not just shut down, but like so that it'll self-destruct in a way, and then also be able to tap into its tracking.
Yeah. So what tools do you have again?
So I have in my mechanical arm, or my cyber arms, mechanics tools, and then I also have a computer and electronics toolkit.